Money, money, Emperor, rise up, rise up.
Thank you for watching BlaXit.
Money, Emperor.
BlaXit family, BlaXit family, BlaXit family. How are you today? I hope you're well. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day, and I'm wondering if you're going to guess where I am. I'm not in the Gambia. I've travelled, as they say. I've travelled. So I'm Yancho Kajabi, and I'm the host of BlaXit. BlaXit is the YouTube channel dedicated to your repatriation, relocation back to the motherland, and especially to Africa. And where we are right now is in the beautiful country of Guinea-Bissau, the country with 89 islands. Guinea-Bissau is the country of Pan-African rebellion. Beautiful country of the cashew nut. Beautiful country with the beautiful people. And I love it. So what am I doing in Guinea-Bissau? Last week I was in Senegal. This week I'm in Guinea-Bissau. I'm trying to expand on the places that we are going to and we are visiting with regard to investment, relocation and repatriation. And in fact, after I crossed over the border and I arrived in Guinea-Bissau, the first person that I met was actually a BlaXit subscriber. Wow. Her name is V. I could not believe it. The first person that I met in Guinea-Bissau, other than, of course, people at the borders, was a lovely lady called V, who was actually repatriated from the UK. Is that right? Yeah. Yes, and she's come here to live permanently, and so I was really pleased to have her here. She's obviously not going to be on camera for whatever reason, but I'm just glad that she's going to be our guide going with us. And of course, we were guided here by the lovely TEMDRI World Mansa, who will be joining me right now. So we drove across with Mansa. Where are we, Mans? Where are we?
We're in beautiful Guinea-Bissau.
That's right.
Yes.
And we drove from the Gambia?
Yeah, we drove from the Gambia yesterday and we got here in the evening. It was a bit hectic, but it was an enjoyable ride.
Yeah.
Now, you people need to come to Guinea-Bissau. We have got business here that you can do. And yeah, subscribe to my YouTube channel too.
Yeah.
TEMDRI World.
Exactly.
Or we'll be fighting.
Wait, I was going to tell people to do that, Mans.
Sorry.
I always tell people to subscribe to TEMDRI World.
Sorry.
So anybody who's been watching BlaXit will know that Mantra and I have been on this journey for a while, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
The first program we did was about you actually driving across to the Gambia from the UK. Is that right?
Yes, but I did actually continue my journey a few days later to Guinea-Bissau.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he actually drove ahead of us and we drove behind. And so it's been a remarkable journey, but there are lots of tips that I'd like to give to anybody who's driving to Guinea-Bissau. Lots of tips. Firstly, that is, be aware that it's going to take you a bit longer than you think it might because the borders and the border crossings, and you do need your PCR test. So please try and get your PCR test for your COVID vaccine so that you can go across the border, have a valid test so that you're not held up. Also ensure that you are prepared to pay for the passes for your car. Also prepared to pay for your access, and please get your visa in advance. It just makes life a lot easier and it's less time, makes your transition that much smoother. Also, if you're coming from Gambia, you have to go through Senegal and Senegalese borders. So also be prepared for that. Remember to have things in the back of your car, right? Your 2 triangles and a fire extinguisher that works. Please test it before you leave to make sure it works, and make sure you've got that all-important first aid kit. You've got fuel in your car, and you've got lots of water and refreshments ready to go for that journey. It took us approximately, was it 8 hours, 9 hours? We got here at 9 o'clock. We left at about 8 o'clock. Yeah, we left at about 8 o'clock, so it took us nearly 10 hours to get there. So it's been a long journey, but it was worthwhile. It was an exhausting drive. And another thing is, make sure you have that all-important spare tyre if you're driving, because the roads can be quite treacherous in certain parts. So the roads can be quite bad. And so you need to be vigilant whilst driving here. So try and drive during the day so that you can see the potholes and the holes in the roads. So when you plan your journey, make sure you leave early in the morning so you can use all of the daylight hours that are available to you. So right now we're in Independence Day. This is Independence Square. Am I right?
Yes, and in the backdrop we've got the Presidential Palace, and we're actually at the top of the city centre. So from here south, going towards the port is the city centre where you've got the courthouse and if you want to set up your business, offices and stuff. So all this stuff is south of where we are at the moment.
Okay, so you're going to give us a quick guide around. We're going to go and have a look around Bissau. There was supposed to be a carnival here, but with the obvious interventions here, political, it has been postponed to a later date. But they are having sporadic events, so we are going to try and capture some of those. We're also going to try and show some daily life and some businesses here. There are lots and lots and lots of investment opportunities here, whether it's a beauty shop for nails or whether it's businesses. There's just been a new bank that's going to be opened. There's lots of financial opportunities here. And of course, people need employment. So if you come here, it will create more employment for people. And from what I'm seeing, there's lots of opportunities here for every type of business you can imagine. This is a very virgin market and I love it. I love Guinea-Bissau, everybody. I love it, yeah. I must admit, I am very, very biased with regards to Gambia, which is my home and where I'm a resident, not yet a citizen, I might haste to add. Hoping that that situation will change very quickly. But who knows, Guinea-Bissau might love me even more. But anyway, I'm just teasing. You know, Gambia is my home, is where I'm resident, but because you're living in Gambia doesn't mean that you can't travel and experience other places or even live in other places.
In Africa,
In Africa. Africa is like a mansion with many rooms. Go and explore the mansion. That's what I say. Last week it was Senegal, this week it's Guinea-Bissau. I feel like a globetrotter. I feel like a world traveller.
Well, isn't it 2 weeks from now we're going to Conakry?
Yes.
Conakry is right there, you know.
We can go to Guinea-Conakry.
Yeah, it's right there. It's not far.
So we can go to Guinea-Conakry and we're going to Nigeria. We're going to Port Harcourt in Nigeria also very shortly. And we'll be going to a few other places too, but I'll leave that as a surprise for you. So BlaXit Family, just reporting here from the Independence Square here in the beautiful Guinea-Bissau. Just letting you know that this is where we are, this is what we're up to and what we're going to do. So we're going to show you a bit of life here, aren't we?
Yes, and one more thing, I do tours.
Yeah, tell me about your tours before we go. Come on, let's advertise Mansa's business.
Yes. My tour is not, it's not a planned scheduled tour. It just come along with Mansa tour. If you have 2, 3 days or 4 days or 1 week or 2 weeks to spare, I'll take you Gambia, Senegal, Guinea-Bissau, Guinea-Conakry. If we have papers from Mali, we go Mali. Wherever you want to go, we're willing to go in the TEMDRI mobile.
Okay, so we're on a TEMDRI World Mansa tour of Guinea-Bissau for a couple of days, and we're going to see where this mystery tour takes us. So, Mansa, where are we going next?
Amilcar Cabral.
Amilcar Cabral. Okay, Amilcar Cabral is one of my all-time heroes, Pan-Africanist heroes. He fought against colonialism, he fought against imperialism, and he has a great speech. And I'd like to go to, you know, his monument and maybe, you know, read out one of his speeches or share some information about him, because he's what should be one of our all-time heroes. He had an untimely death, as many of our heroes do. Anyone fighting for the independence of Africa, anyone fighting for the freedom, anyone fighting against colonialism, imperialism, you know, unfortunately, sometimes meet an untimely death. And he was one of them. And Abril Cabral is, so let me say his name right. Go on, say it again.
Amilcar Cabral.
Amilcar Cabral. It's such a tongue twister for me. Amilcar Cabral is one of our all-time Pan-African heroes, so I'm glad to be here in his homeland. And so let's go on to the next place. So BlaXit Family, remember, please like, Yeah, smash that like button for me. And please remember to share everywhere with your friends and family so they can see this interesting and lovely, great content made especially for you, especially if you're trying to repatriate, come back to Africa, leave the West for the best, that is to come home. Then this is the channel for you. And we hope that you can support our channel and allow us to go to more countries just like this in the near future. So if you'd like to do that, please support Patreon via BlaXit, BLAXIT, or you can give us a PayPal donation using bobcollective@yahoo.com, or you can give us a super chat during one of our lives. Of course, you can also contact us if you'd like to send a wire transfer via info@blaxithome.com. So keep in touch, and remember, we're one people, one nation. We have one destiny, one love. One nation, one Africa. Thank you, BlaXit family. Please keep watching, and remember, follow your dreams.
Emperor made this.
Purchase your tracks today.
Emperor made this.
Purchase your tracks today. 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 Purchase your tracks today.